Josh Schreiber here for the Early Bird Pod today. I'm with Cam Smith, and Cam, getting right into it, what has your experience been like in the Cape so far throughout the regular season?
It's just been a learning experience from day one. I'm glad that my coach gave me all these opportunities that I've had, so it's definitely helped me out.
Yeah, and then you were a freshman at Florida State this past season, and you had a great year, but safe to say you've come into the summer and you're hitting about 350 against the best competition with wooden bats, and just really solidifying yourself as one of the best players in the country. What do you attribute to that?
I just say just being calm in the box, not really just holding my ground, not really expanding my zone for the pitchers, just letting the ball get to me is the biggest thing, and meditating before every game just to calm me down and stuff like that.
And is that something that you recently implemented into the summer, or were there any physical changes you made in the summer, or just kind of getting more into the groove of things?
Really, I think the biggest change is just the mentality. Nothing really physically changed about who I am as a player, but mentally, just being a lot more calm. Because when you're calm, you think clear. So I've thought about that every day.
Yeah. And have there been any teammates or coaches here that you've really gelled with here and that have really helped you in your development?
Yeah, I can't really select one guy, but all of my guys helped me out. Yeah. We always talk about, what the pitcher looks like that day, and it just helps everybody if you get a little word before you get up to bat. So all of my guys helped me out for sure.
And then, so going into your sophomore season for Florida State, do you have any new expectations or goals that you didn't quite have going into your freshman year?
Yeah, just being more consistent at the plate, that's for sure. And there's always room to be a better defender. So obviously, I want to be a better defender and be consistent at the plate. So yeah.
And then, so out of high school, you were one of the top prospects in the country, one of the top in Florida as well. You decided to forego the rest of the draft, go to Florida State. What went into that decision?
Just as a family, we chose that. It's better off that I get the development from D1 competition. But before I get on the big stage in pro ball, that's a big jump going from high school to pro ball. So I'd say I needed this development for sure before I step in that pool.
Yeah, and then so I read that you had a very impressive career in high school, but former Palm Beach Central alum Devon Travis, who's a Blue Jays infielder, he was one of, I guess, your mentors. Can you speak on that?
Yeah, I'd say he's my role model. He's really the guy I talk to the most about my game. I just feel very comfortable talking to him about what I'm going through, what I'm feeling at the plate, and he's also the best human on earth. So that's who I want to be one day, just like him.
Yeah. So as an aspiring future MLB player, what has it been like to have a big leaguer right there with you throughout, I guess, early stages of your development in high school, and how has that helped you now?
I'd say mentally it's helped me so much, and even physically. We early on we worked on my swing a little bit, but the main thing is that he's helped me out with is mentally. So I wouldn't be here without him for sure. So I can't thank him enough.
Yeah. And then I guess the final thing, back towards the Harbor Hawks type of stuff, you've been here since day one. You were at the Fenway Day. Mm-hmm. You've played pretty much almost every single game. So you've had one of the biggest, I guess, fan bases in Cam's crew. I've got the hat here.
Yeah,
it says the Cam's crew. What has it been like having them, members of your family and friends, here to support you, even though you live, not the closest?
Right. It's awesome. Just to be able to share the Cape Cod experience with them in the 100th year is pretty cool. They show up whenever they can, and this one hit a little different. It was cool to see them for sure.
Yeah. So that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Early Bird Pod. This was Cam Smith. I'm Josh Schreiber. We'll see you later.